Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why am I feeling weaker these days? Maybe getting out of a chair feels more like a challenge than it used to. Or perhaps those little daily chores carrying groceries, climbing stairs, even standing for long periods seem to take more out of you than before. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. It's something many of us notice as we age. But here's the good news. It's not just part of getting old. It could be something much simpler, something fixable, something as small and powerful as protein. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, protein? Isn't that for bodybuilders at the gym? Let me tell you, this is not about bulking up. This is about staying strong, staying independent, and yes, staying sharp. After the age of 65, our bodies start to change in ways we don't always expect. We lose muscle faster. Our bones need more support. Even our immune systems get a little slower to react. And protein? That's the fuel that helps keep it all going. I'm not here to tell you to count grams or track every bite you eat. I'm here to show you how simple, tasty, and incredibly effective it can be to get just a little more of the right protein into your day, and how that one small habit can make a world of difference in how you feel. We'll go through 6 easy, everyday sources of protein that you can start enjoying without changing your entire diet. Just a few adjustments here and there can help you move with more confidence, feel more energized, and even protect your memory. Let's start with one of the most underrated yet powerful protein sources for older adults, eggs. You probably already have them in your fridge right now. One egg packs in about 6 grams of high-quality protein, and it comes with essential nutrients like vitamin B12, which helps support brain health. And here's the best part. Eggs are versatile, easy to cook, and gentle on digestion. Whether you like them scrambled, boiled, or as a veggie-packed omelet, they can slide right into your morning routine without a fuss. Some people worry about cholesterol, but for most healthy seniors, eating an egg a day is perfectly fine and actually beneficial. Your doctor can always confirm what's right for you. But many nutrition experts today see eggs as a smart, affordable way to build strength and support muscle. Now, picture this. It's mid-morning or mid-afternoon, and you feel a bit hungry. Instead of reaching for a sugary cookie or a bland cracker, what if you grabbed a small cup of Greek yogurt instead? This little snack packs a serious protein punch, sometimes double what regular yogurt offers. Plus, it's rich in calcium, which helps protect your bones, and probiotics, which are fantastic for gut health. It's creamy, it's satisfying, and you can sweeten it naturally with fresh fruit, a drizzle of honey, or even a sprinkle of cinnamon if you're feeling adventurous. If you've ever felt tired between meals or found yourself losing interest in food altogether, Greek yogurt might be just the thing to wake up your taste buds and give your body the boost it's quietly craving. And speaking of satisfying, let me tell you about lentils. They might not sound glamorous, but don't let their humble appearance fool you. They're a true superfood, especially for anyone over 65. Lentils are loaded with plant-based protein, fiber, and iron. And unlike some other sources of protein, they're incredibly gentle on the stomach, budget-friendly, and easy to prepare. A warm bowl of lentil soup on a cool evening? It's not just comfort food, it's fuel for your muscles, your heart, and your brain. You can cook a big batch and freeze portions for later, toss them in salads, or even blend them into savory dips. The beauty of lentils is in how they quietly support your strength from the inside out. You see, when you're in your 30s or 40s, your body can afford to miss a few nutrients here and there. But after 65, your body needs more support to stay in balance. Protein isn't just about muscle, it helps repair tissues, create enzymes, support your immune system, and even balance hormones. Without enough protein, even simple things like healing from a small cut or bouncing back from a cold can take longer than they should. And let's be honest, none of us wants to feel like we're slowing down. We want to keep doing what we love: gardening, traveling, walking the dog, dancing at a family wedding. Protein helps make that possible. It keeps your legs strong, your back stable, and your mind focused. What surprises many people is that you don't have to completely overhaul your diet to make a big impact. You don't need fancy shakes or expensive supplements. You just need to bring more of these everyday heroes like eggs, Greek yogurt, and lentils onto your plate with intention. Maybe that means swapping toast for an egg in the morning or adding a scoop of yogurt to your fruit bowl. Maybe it's trying a hearty lentil stew once a week instead of pasta. Little by little, your body starts to notice. Because when you give your body what it needs, it responds. You wake up with a bit more pep in your step. Your clothes fit a little better. You feel steadier, sure. You might even notice fewer cravings throughout the day because protein helps regulate your hunger, keeping you satisfied longer. Now that we've explored these simple yet powerful options, let's continue our journey into even more delicious and easy ways to fuel your body and protect your independence. And speaking of simple ways to stay strong, let's talk about a food that might already be in your pantry: canned tuna. Now I know what you might be thinking. Tuna? Isn't that just for sandwiches? But hold on, because this little can of fish is a protein powerhouse that can fit into your day with barely any effort. One small can of tuna has around 20 to 25 grams of protein, just like that. No need for fancy cooking, no long prep time. You can stir it into a salad, mash it with a little avocado for a heart-healthy twist, or enjoy it with some whole grain crackers when you don't feel like turning on the stove. And here's the beauty of it: tuna isn't just rich in protein. It's also packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which helps support your heart and your brain, both of which need extra love as the years go by. Many seniors say they start to feel mentally foggy or emotionally drained. And while there are lots of reasons that can happen, your diet plays a much bigger role than most people realize. Something as simple as a few servings of omega-3 rich protein each week can help bring back clarity, focus, and even lift your mood. Now, if you're someone who prefers a warm, hearty meal at lunch or dinner, lean chicken breast might be your new best friend. It's easy to cook, easy to flavor, and easy on the stomach. What's more important, though, is how well it supports your body's strength. Muscle loss after 65 isn't just about looking thinner, it's about losing the ability to do things you once took for granted. Standing up from a chair, lifting a bag of groceries, reaching up to grab something from a shelf. Those are all muscle-powered movements. And if your body isn't getting enough protein, especially from high-quality sources like lean chicken, those muscles start to fade faster than they should. The key is to make chicken work for you. You don't need to eat a big grilled breast with every meal. Even a small portion, sliced into a soup, wrapped into a soft tortilla, or tossed into a colorful salad can do the job. It's about consistency, not quantity. A few bites here, a small serving there, it all adds up. And if chewing becomes a concern, slow-cooked chicken in broth is wonderfully tender and easy to enjoy. But protein isn't only about meat and fish. One source that often gets overlooked, yet is incredibly powerful, is cottage cheese. That's right, the humble, creamy spoonful you may remember from years ago has made a comeback, and it's better than ever. Cottage cheese is packed with casein protein, which digests slowly and helps you stay full longer. That means fewer snacks, better appetite control, and more energy throughout the day. And if you're managing blood sugar, that slow digestion can really help keep things steady. Now, I know cottage cheese has a bit of a plain reputation, but that just means you can dress it up any way you like. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon and a few apple slices for a sweet treat. Or mix in chopped cucumbers and a dash of pepper for something savory. It's gentle, satisfying, and especially for seniors, it's one of those feel-good foods that supports muscle maintenance without weighing you down. Let's not forget, as we grow older, our appetites often shrink, even though our needs don't. That's one of the biggest reasons why protein becomes even more essential. Your body still needs the building blocks for muscle, bone, and brain, but you're eating less food overall. So every bite matters more than it used to. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. Choosing foods that give you the most benefit for the effort. And here's something else you may not hear often enough. Protein can help you stay independent. That's right, being able to get out of bed without help, to climb a few steps, to carry your own groceries, even to open a stubborn jar, all of those things require strength. And strength requires protein. It's not just about nutrition, it's about your freedom. Your ability to live life on your terms. No one wants to rely on others more than they have to. And the choices you make at mealtime can quietly, powerfully tip the scale in your favor. Imagine waking up feeling just a little more steady on your feet. Feeling just a bit more motivated to get out for a walk, to tidy the kitchen, to call a friend, and go out for lunch. When you feel stronger, you move more. When you move more, your mood improves. When your mood improves, your whole world feels lighter. That's the ripple effect of eating well, especially when it comes to protein. And just to reassure you, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 65, 75, or beyond, your body is still wonderfully capable of building and repairing muscle. All it needs is a little encouragement from you. A boiled egg here, a spoonful of Greek yogurt there, a few bites of chicken, a creamy scoop of cottage cheese. None of it is complicated. All of it makes a difference. Let's keep this momentum going as we continue exploring other smart, simple ways to bring more protein into your life without fuss or stress. The next one might just surprise you, because this next source of protein is probably the most delightful of them all. It's smooth, comforting, comes in dozens of flavors, and chances are, you've already enjoyed it in some form. I'm talking about nut butters like peanut butter or almond butter. Yes, really. Just 2 tablespoons of peanut butter can give you around 8 grams of protein. And more than that, it offers healthy fats that keep your heart strong and your energy stable. It's perfect for those days when your appetite isn't strong, but you still need something nourishing. Spread it on a slice of whole grain toast, stir it into oatmeal, or even blend it into a smoothie with a banana and milk. It's one of those simple pleasures that's also incredibly smart for your health. Now, you may have heard that nut butters are too fatty or too high in calories. But here's the truth. When enjoyed in reasonable portions, they're one of the most efficient, satisfying, and delicious ways to get high-quality protein, especially for older adults who may be eating less than they used to. They're shelf-stable, affordable, and require no preparation. And the smooth texture? A dream for anyone with dental sensitivities or chewing issues. You see, what's often overlooked in conversations about aging is how important ease and enjoyment become in your meals. It's not just about what's healthy. It's about what feels good to eat, what gives you comfort, what lifts your spirits. And nut butters, like many of the other sources we've talked about, eggs, lentils, Greek yogurt, tuna, chicken, cottage cheese, are as much about nourishment as they are about restoring your confidence in the kitchen. And here's something you might not expect. Adding more protein to your meals can actually reduce inflammation in the body. You may not see it, but your body feels it. That stiffness in the knees when you get out of bed, or that aching in your hands when you try to open a jar, that's often inflammation at work. And while no single food is a miracle cure, a steady supply of protein gives your body the tools it needs to rebuild tissue and fight off that slow, creeping inflammation. That's why every bite counts. Not in a count your calories way, but in a give your body what it's asking for kind of way. Now, if you're wondering, do I really need to eat protein at every meal? The answer is, it helps more than you think. Spreading your protein throughout the day, not just loading it all up at dinner, keeps your energy more stable and your muscles better nourished. And you don't need a steak at every sitting to make that happen. A boiled egg at breakfast, a little Greek yogurt mid-morning, some tuna or chicken at lunch, cottage cheese in the afternoon, a spoonful of peanut butter before bed. It's doable, it's delicious, and most importantly, it's sustainable. Because here's what matters most: building habits you can stick with. If a food feels like a chore, it's easy to ignore. But when it becomes a pleasure, something you look forward to, your chances of sticking with it go through the roof. That's why I always say, Don't think of protein as a requirement. Think of it as a gift you're giving your future self. A stronger self. A steadier self. A self that can keep doing the things that make life beautiful: gardening, traveling, dancing, playing with grandkids, or simply walking around the block without getting winded. And no, it's not too late. It's never too late. Your body is still listening, still responding, still ready to rebuild if you give it what it needs. If you've ever worried about losing your independence, feeling unsteady, or getting weaker with each passing year, this is your call to action. Because protein isn't just about food. It's about freedom, strength, vitality. And you deserve every bit of that. Small changes, big impact, one food choice at a time. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. So, that question alone can change your life. Now, if any of these foods sounded familiar, great. That means you're already on the right track. And if a few sounded new, even better. You've got exciting things to try. Maybe it's your first time giving lentils a shot. Maybe you'll fall in love with cottage cheese again. Or maybe peanut butter will become your new secret weapon for keeping hunger and fatigue at bay. Whichever one you choose, you're choosing strength. You're choosing resilience. You're choosing you. Let me know in the comments your story might inspire someone else to take the first step toward feeling better. If this video helped you feel more informed, or maybe even a little more empowered, go ahead and tap that like button. And if you want more gentle guidance and encouraging ideas for staying healthy and happy after 60, be sure to subscribe and stick around. We're in this together. Here's to living with strength, confidence, and joy at every age. And sometimes, it's not just about what you eat, it's also about how you feel while eating it. Many older adults find themselves eating alone more often. Maybe you've lost a spouse, or your kids have moved far away, or your circle of friends has gotten smaller over time. And when meals become solitary, they can lose their sparkle. You start skipping them. You say, "I'm not really hungry," when in truth, you're just not in the mood to cook for one. But this is where that quiet magic of protein-rich foods comes in again. These aren't complicated gourmet recipes or meals that need a big dining table. A bowl of lentil soup, a slice of toast with peanut butter, some Greek yogurt with berries, these are small acts of self-care. They're simple, nourishing moments that say, "I still matter. I still deserve to feel strong." Because you do. Feeding your body well isn't a luxury, it's a basic act of kindness to yourself. And especially after 65, when your needs are different, that kindness becomes a little more urgent. Your body is doing more behind the scenes than you realize. Even on the days when your energy is low, your body is working, repairing, rebuilding, protecting. All it's asking from you in return is a little fuel, a little love on the plate. And when that fuel is protein-rich, that's when the magic starts to happen. You stand up a little taller. You walk a little steadier. You sleep a little deeper. You even feel more alert during the day, more connected to conversations, more motivated to do something fun. Because it's all connected. When your muscles are supported, your bones are safer. When your energy is up, your mood rises. When your brain is well-fed, your memory sharpens. And you know what else? You might even find yourself smiling more, feeling more you again. This is about more than nutrition. This is about reclaiming your vitality, not through pills, not through fads, but through real food. Gentle, familiar, delicious food that supports your independence, your confidence, and your joy. So as you go about your week, here's a little idea I want to leave you with. Start small. Don't worry about changing everything overnight. Just focus on one little swap. Maybe tomorrow morning, instead of plain toast, you'll add an egg. Or instead of skipping lunch, you'll make a quick tuna sandwich. Maybe you'll keep a container of cottage cheese on hand for a quick snack, or throw some lentils into your soup pot just to try them out. Let it be easy. Let it be kind. Because the truth is, you deserve to feel strong not in your youth, but right now. You deserve to feel proud of the way your body still moves, still supports you, still shows up every single day. And giving it what it needs, especially something as simple and powerful as protein, is one of the best ways to say thank you to the body that's carried you through so much. And if this video helped you feel just a little more hopeful, a little more empowered, I want to say thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for taking care of yourself, for showing up not just for others, but for you. You're not alone on this journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you have a favorite go-to meal that's full of protein? Have you recently made a change that helped you feel stronger or more energetic? Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you haven't already, take a second to like this video. It helps more people like you find helpful, encouraging content. And if you're ready for more tips, stories, and real talk about staying vibrant and strong after 60, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Because aging isn't about fading away. It's about growing into your power. And it starts with simple choices: one meal, one moment, one small act of strength at a time. So here's to you, to your health, to your energy, to your joy, and to the beautiful truth that it's never too late to feel amazing again. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.